Okay, well, let's start in child's pose tonight. So nice for the low back and hips. So the knees will go wide, big toes touching. Reach the arms forward, lower the head down. Good, and just start with a couple deep breaths. Breathing in and out of the nose. And feel yourself just start to relax. Let go of whatever happened today, whatever else you have to do tonight. And allow yourself to just be here. Be here now. Good. Slowly lift your head and come up into a tabletop, but we're going to keep the knees wide. So shoulders over wrists. Inhale, drop the belly, bring the gaze up. And then exhale, curl and round, press away. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Move your hips back towards your heels. Reach your arms forward even more. And on the inhale, you're going to come forward, drop your hips. You're kind of in this modified plank position with your knees wide, and then pull the hips back. If it bothers the knees, you can pull them in a little bit more, but we're just gonna rock forward and back. You have the option to tuck your toes if you want to stretch for the feet. Good. The next time you come forward, I want you to have your feet go as wide as your knees, so a little bit wider than usual, and then lift up into your plank pose. So feet are right on the edges of your mat, and then use your feet to rock forward and back. Press the heels forward, press the heels back. Nice job. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Lift the hips, press the heels down for down dog. Again, keep the feet wide so you have a wider base, and just pedal your feet back and forth. Bending one knee and then the other. And then press both heels down. And take a deep breath on the inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees to a hover. Inhale, straighten the legs, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten the legs, press back. One more time. Like a hovering tabletop, and then back to down dog. Look forward, walk your feet up to your hands. Keep the feet wide, fold over the legs. Now both knees at the same time. Let's bend the knees until the belly is on the thighs. And then straighten the legs and fold forward. Bend the knees and straighten. And one more bend and straighten. And then go back to your bent knees. Try to have your fingertips touch the ground, and then start to lift your chest, and you're gonna come right up into a chair pose. Sit back into it. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, airplane the arms back. Squeeze your shoulders. Good. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, arms back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, swoop the arms up, straighten the legs. Interlace your fingertips, press the palms up to the ceiling. Stretch up and over to the right. Breathe here. Back to center. Little bend in your elbows and knees. Stretch back up. And then over to the left. Inhale. And exhale, back to center. One more bend in the elbows, knees. Then reach up, look up, give yourself a little back bend. Inhale here. And then exhale, release. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, let's step the right foot back, lower the knee down. Move the hips forward and back. Kind of in between low lunge and hamstring stretch. Bend and straighten your left knee. Go one more time. Stay in your low lunge. Inhale, swoop the arms out and up. Continue to sink those hips forward. We inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms. Hold here. Breath in. And breath out. Release your hands down. Lift your back knee. Then plant your right hand. Reach left arm up for twist. Go breathe into your left hip. Inhale. Exhale, lower your left hand. Reach your right arm up. Try to keep your hips facing forward. Only open through the chest. Working on balance. Nice job. Release that side. Step back for downward facing dog. Lift your hips, bend the knee, or straighten the legs. So press your heels down. And then inhale forward to plank. Stack shoulders over hips, or shoulders over wrists. Inhale here. Exhale, press back down, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Lower to the knees if you need to. We're going to breathe in and exhale, lower to the belly. Everything together. Untuck toes. Inhale, lift your heart for cobra. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. And one more, lift and hold. Breathe in on this one. Couple breaths. And then relax. Press up and back, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward, bend the knees. Walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Come up to standing, reach your arms up. Good, exhale into your chair pose again. We'll bend the knees, sink the hips. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach your right arm back, look to the right. Keep reaching forward and back. And then return to center. Inhale. Exhale, left arm back. Really reach. Inhale, center. Straighten the legs, reach up, look up. Exhale, cactus the arms. This time, left arm up, right arm down the thigh. Side stretch. Don't be afraid to move your hips to the left as you stretch to the right. A return, reach arms high. And exhale, switch. Right arm over to the left. Hips to the right. Return to center, bring hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulders, open the chest. Standing back bend. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. Continue to reach your arms up, up, up. And then relax the arms. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice job. Step your left foot back. Lower the knee down. Hips forward. Hips back. Just rocking into your hips, your quad, your hamstring. One more time, finish in your low lunge. Sink the hips forward, lift your chest, reach the arms out and up. Good, draw the abs in. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus the arms, hold. And release the hands down, top of the mat. Lift your back knee up, plant your left hand down, reach your right arm up for twist. Breathe into your right hip. Go lower right hand, reach left arm. Balance is a little more challenging on this side. Keep everything pulling to center. And then release that left hand. Step back to your down dog. Good, lift your heels, lower to the knees. Take a child's pose, just stretch the hips straight back. But I want you to look forward, and then we're gonna pull ourselves forward and down onto the belly. Press tops of the feet down. Inhale, lift for cobra. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Lift and hold. Float your arms back behind you, palms facing in. Keep lifting the chest, reaching the arms back. Inhale. And exhale. Return hands under the shoulders and press up to a tabletop position. Find your neutral spine, and then we'll add spinal twist. Inhale, right arm up, stack the arms, create a long line, and then exhale, thread your right arm through underneath you. Adjust that left hand behind your head for a deeper twist, and use the ground. Two more breaths. We release. Back to center. Inhale, left arm up. And thread the left arm through. Adjust your right fingertips behind the head. Inhale. And exhale. Nice job. Pull it back to center. Spread your fingers wide. Lift back up to your down dog. Then move your feet a little closer together this time. Big toes touching. Reach your right leg high behind you for three-legged dog. We'll add 3 crunches on this side, so take an inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to draw the right knee in towards your nose, move forward to plank. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale, knee to nose, curl. One more time, reaching up. Exhale, curl in. And return back to down dog. Switching sides, lift your left leg high. Keep your hips even on the exhale, curl knee to nose. Shoulders move over the wrists. Inhale, back to down dog, reach. Exhale, curl it in, plank. One more time, up. And exhale in. Good, come back into your down dog. Look forward, lift your heels. Bend your knees, take as many steps as you need to come back to the top of your mat. Relax your head. Fold forward, inhale. Exhale. Come up to standing, reach your arms up. And then exhale to heart center. Inhale, reach arms back up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step your right foot back. Keep your heel lifted. Get strong through your legs. If you need to go a little bit wider with the feet for balance, you can. We're going to pull our hands up to the front thigh, but keep leaning forward. So we have this long line from the top of our head to our back heel. And our belly is up off of our thigh, so we don't want to rest on the thigh there, okay? Now you can stay here if this feels challenging enough, or you can try to reach your arms out, biceps by the ears. Hold and breathe. Three, 2, and 1. Airplane your arms back. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down top of the mat. Now straighten your front leg and relax forward. If you need to adjust your back foot in a little bit, you can, and take just a little bit shorter stance. Good, inhale. And exhale. Now look forward, move your fingertips out in front of you. Reach that right leg long, just for a breath here, and then fold forward. Right foot meets the left. And relax down. Come up to standing, reach the arms up. Exhale to heart center. Other side, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back. Okay, so build your pose from the feet up. Strong through the legs. Start to lift your hands to the front thigh. We lean forward. Feel that activation through your right glute. Okay, stay active through your left leg. You can stay here. You can try to reach the arms forward. Breathe. And 3, airplane arms back. Nice job. Inhale. And exhale, hands down. Straighten your right leg. If you need to take a little step in with your left foot, do. Nice. Look forward. One breath, lift your left leg behind you. Inhale. And exhale, fold down, top of the mat. Relax. Come back up to standing. Inhale, arms up. And exhale to heart center. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Shift weight into your left leg. We're going to step the right foot back, turn the heel down for warrior one this time. So from standing, just stepping into the warrior one. Good. Once you get grounded, inhale, reach the arms up. And let's hold here for a few breaths. See if you can take the pose deeper. Good. Now bring your hands to heart center and lean forward. Hold here. Now you can stay here, or maybe you can bring this right elbow on top of the left thigh for a twist. You can also do this with open arms if needed. Return hands to heart center and take one big step forward. Inhale. Exhale. Shift weight to the right leg and lift that left leg. Find its spot behind you for warrior one. So the heel is down, the toes are slightly facing out. You can check in with your hips, make sure they're facing forward, and then reach arms up. Good, breathe here. And hands to heart center. Lean forward, keep that long spine. Stay here or twist. Left elbow on top of the right thigh. Press your palms together, wring it out. Return back to center, long spine. One big step forward. Come up to standing, relax, arms down by your sides. Take a deep breath. Inhale, arms up. Full body stretch, exhale, fold forward. Now, see if you can get your fingertips on the ground. Bend your right knee and reach your left arm up for twists. Really nice stretch for the IT band. And release this side. Bend your left knee, reach right arm up. Good, release back into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. And exhale, step your right foot back. We're gonna turn the heel all the way down this time for warrior two. Slowly come up and sink into it. We'll bend the left knee, extend the arms. Couple breaths in and out. And challenge yourself to hold the posture. Nice job. And we straighten that front leg. Okay, bring hands to your hips. If you need to sneak that back foot in a little bit, you can. We're gonna move into triangle. So hinge over the left leg and come back up. Hinging forward and lift. Good. And lower down. Left hand on the shin. Reach right arm up. About 5 deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale, pull yourself up into your warrior two, bend back into your left knee. And then inhale, reverse warrior, left arm high. Right hand to the back thigh. Continue to stretch up and over. And then windmill your arms down. Now lift your back heel up. And just like we did earlier, you're gonna move your fingertips out in front of you. Lift that right leg back behind you. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold at the top of the mat, relax. Come up to standing, reach the arms. And exhale to heart center or just pause. Other side, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, relax. Halfway lift, lengthen. Step the left foot back, turn the heel down. And windmill yourself up. Warrior two. So right knee is bent, left leg is squeezing straight. You can check in with your arms, look forward and back, and make sure they're making a long line. Really sink into that front knee. And take one more inhale. And exhale, relax. Bring your back foot in a little bit. Triangle pose, we're gonna hinge our hips back as you lean the chest forward. Come back up to standing. Work on that motion a few times. And then guide your right hand down to the shin. And reach left arm up for 5 breaths. And pull yourself back up into warrior two. Rebend the right knee. Inhale, right arm up, reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale, windmill the arms down. Top of the mat, lift your back heel up. Move your fingertips, lift off that left leg. Reach it behind you in a standing split. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward, top of the mat, relax. Curl yourself up to standing, reach the arms up. And then exhale to heart center, or you can relax arms by your sides. Good. All right, let's work on a little bit of balance. So let's just start with a single leg balance. Your left leg will be your standing leg. Right knee is going to come up and you're going to work it towards 90 degrees. Now make it a little more challenging and bring your hands on top of the thigh. Hold here. Maybe add a little press. So good for our hip flexor and low back. Nice job. Relax that side. Shake it out. Right leg is standing leg. Left knee lifts. Make sure your hips are even. And then bring hands to the top thigh. Add a little resistance. Good. And release that side. All right, so back to the first side. Start with hands on your hips. Shift weight into your left leg. Keep your left hand on your left hip and see if your right hand can grab your right knee. If you need to grab maybe the thigh instead, that is okay. All right, and we're gonna work on opening and closing that right hip without letting anything else move. You can also come off of your mat and get a little bit closer to a wall or a chair, something to hold on to if balance feels really hard today. Good, now keep your knee open to the side. Then pull the knee to center. Maybe you can hug it in to the chest and then relax that side. Nice job. All right, start with both hands on your hips again. Shift weight to your right leg. Lift your left knee. Try to grab under the knee with your left hand. And work on opening and closing the hip with the knee. Everything else stays nice and stable. And then hold the knee open. And pull back to center. Maybe you can hug it in, big squeeze, and then release that side. Nice job. All right, so I'm gonna step back with my right foot. You want to step open to the long side of your mat. Have all 10 of your toes facing that direction. Let's bring hands to the low back. Inhale, open the chest, look up. Take a few deep breaths here. Stretch your throat, collarbone, pec muscles. And take a deep breath in. And then exhale, fold forward over the legs. Good, bring your hands down to the floor. Bend into your right knee. Walk yourself kind of over to that right side and keep your left leg straight. So you're in a low side lunge. Inhale. Exhale, release. Walk it over, bend your left knee. Keep your right leg straight. And notice a long spine. So we don't want to look back. I want you to actually look forward and down. Okay, come up, go back, bend the right knee. And come up and bend the left. Good. Now come back to center with straight legs. Bring the right hand under your face and reach your left arm up for a twist. If you need a little bend in the knees, that's okay. And you can stay here, or you can bring that left hand, that left palm, flat on the low back and try to twist a little deeper. Open through your left shoulder. Low back should still be flat. And then we'll release this side and switch sides. So right arm up, twist. Keep reaching up or bring the right palm flat on the back. Good, release this side. Now reach your arms forward and send your hips back. So your upper body is kind of like down dog. Stretching forward and back at the same time. You can have a little bend in the knees. Such a good stretch for the arms and the shoulders. Good, walk your hands back in and slowly come up to standing. All right, turn back to the top of your mat. Stand up tall and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, reset. Then reach your arms out in front of you and lift your heels up. So have your feet hip width distance apart. Lift the heels, work on balance. And then keep your heels lifted. You're gonna bend the knees. Good, lift back up. And then lower the heels down. Okay, keep your arms out. We lift the heels, bend the knees, sliding down a wall. Good, straighten and lower. Let's do two more. Lift, bend, come up, and lower. Now keep your heels down. You're gonna bend, stretch your Achilles. Good, come up, lift the heels, and then lower back down. Bend, heels are down this time. You're stretching into the floor. Straighten the legs, lift the heels. One more time. Bend, come up and lift. Good, and relax the arms down by your sides. Deep breath in and out. Now go a little bit, let's go as wide as the mat with our feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, dive forward over the legs. And maybe you can reach your hands through the feet so you're reaching back behind you. Just for a breath. And then bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Step your right foot back and keep both hands on the inside of your left foot. Okay, we're gonna lower the back knee down, move into a runner's lunge. Left toes slightly face out. And then just move that left knee, that left knee and foot, just move it in and out. Kind of get into your left hip crease. Then look forward, sink the hips. And then on the exhale, you're gonna look back and curl, kind of move the hips back with you. Okay, so look forward, sink the hips, lengthen the spine, and then tuck your chin, curl, and look back. So one more time, hips forward. And then lift. Keep your hips lifted, and then bend into your elbows. Breathe. Go ahead, straighten your arms. Lift your back knee up. Take as many steps as you need to come forward. Find that halfway lift to reset. And then we will switch sides. So hands back down. Step your left foot back. Lower the knee down. Sink your hips forward and move that right knee in and out, kind of rolling to the outer edge of your right foot. Good. Okay, knee back in. Look forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hips back, curl. Inhale, forward, open. Exhale, curl. And forward and open. Now move the hips back, and this time bend the elbows and fold forward. Nice job. Slide that right foot back to meet the left this time. Come back into a tabletop position. On the inhale, we open for cow. And then exhale, curl for cat. And then come back into neutral spine. And we're going to do some side stretching. So move your left hand to center. Turn yourself open to the right. And let's just keep the left knee down today. Extend your right leg back. Reach the right arm up overhead so you have a long line from your fingertips to your toes. Good. Now bring that right hand to your right hip and try to lift that right leg and hold. Good. Really reach out of the toes. Inhale. And exhale. Release the side. Swoop back around. Right hand to center. Turn open to the left. Long side body stretch. Use your left toes on the ground to press in. And then swing that left hand to the left hip. Lift the left leg and just hold. Inhale. And exhale, release that side. Okay, now we're gonna come down to our forearm. If you need some extra padding, you can fold the top of your mat over. So go back to rolling to your right. So your left forearm is down. And you're gonna do that same thing with your legs. So your left knee is bent, your right leg is straight. Coming up from the forearm this time, you lift the hips, reach that top arm. Nice job. Okay, bring that right hand to the right hip, lift your right leg, hold. Three, two, and 1. Nice job. Release this side and roll to your other side. Right forearm is down. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Press down into your mat and lift your hips. Active through the right shoulder. Through your right obliques, your outer thigh. Wrap that left hand to the left hip. Lift the left leg, hold. Three, 2, and 1. Good, release. Come down onto your belly. We're going to stay on our forearms, but just off to the sides a little bit. So you should be able to see your fingers out in front of you. Start by resting your forehead down, elbows down, palms, forearms. Press the tops of your legs into your mat. Lift your chest. And imagine dragging your elbows back towards your low ribs. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. Good. Inhale, press and lift. And release. And one more, press and lift. And release. Now bring hands to a pillow for your forehead and squeeze your legs together. Squeeze the legs, lift the legs behind you. Feel your abs and lower the legs back down. Squeeze and lift the legs, reach them long and relax. And one more time, lift the legs and relax. Good. All right, arms down by your hips. You're gonna look off to the right side. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, everything lifts. Arms, chest, legs. Try to flex your feet this time. And exhale, relax. Look to the left. Inhale, come up. Flex the feet. Exhale, look off to the right. Inhale, lift and flex. Exhale, left. And one more time. Up and back to the right. Hands under your shoulders. Bring your head back to center. Go into a child's pose for a nice counter stretch for the low back. Take a moment to pause and breathe. And then you can come up and we will transition onto our backs. So swing your legs forward and lay on your back. Make sure you have enough room behind you. And start with just a few pelvic tilts. So not full bridge, but just tilting the pelvis forward and back. Massage the sacrum on your mat. Okay, then drop arms down by your sides and let's turn that into a full bridge. Lift your hips. Hold at the top And then roll it down. Curling up. Lift and hold. And relax. Curling up. And relax. And let's do one more. Curling up, press down, and then relax. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Big squeeze. Rock side to side. And now place your left foot back down. Reach your right leg up to the ceiling and grab behind your hamstring. Go ahead and flex your foot a lot and then point your foot. Flex and point. And then keep your foot flexed. Keep that leg as straight as you can get it and reach your arms. Gonna grab one hand with the other and you're gonna crunch up, reaching for that right foot, lower back down. Curl up, release. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms back overhead, and you can drop the right leg. And then we'll switch sides. So grab your left thigh, hamstring, flex your left foot a lot, point the toes, flex, point, flex and hold. Extend that leg out of your hip socket. Grab your opposite hand, crunch up for 10. 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Release that left leg. Reach the arms back behind you again. Nice job. Okay, now keep reaching those arms behind you, but you can release your hands so your palms are facing up and they're as wide as your shoulders. Okay, now this time I want you to think about planking your hips up and drop the hips down by your sides. And then lower the hips and reach the arms back up. Okay, so it's more like a hip thrust than curling up the spine. Lift and lower. Lots of glutes, hamstrings. Three, 2. Hold your bridge at the bottom and then pulse your hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hips down. Straighten your legs all the way out. Flex your feet. Point your toes. Flex. And point. One more flex. Okay, keep your feet flexed. And I want you to just kind of move from your hips. So try to extend your right leg and lift your left hip. So you're shortening your left leg, lengthening your right, and then switch. Lengthen your left, shorten your right. And do that a few times with your hip bones, moving up and down. Good, one more time. Side to side. Good, then let your hips relax. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And then let's finish with a spinal twist. You'll bring your left knee up to center. Use your right arm to pull it across your body. And keep that left shoulder, left arm pinned down. Get a nice stretch across the body. Good. Use your leg strength. Pull back to center, readjust. And then lift your right leg and send it over to the left. Good. Release that side. Return to center. And just check in with your body if there's anything else that you need to finish your practice. Feel free to add that in. If not, we'll just take the last few moments to relax. Nothing left to do, just to simply be here and to notice how the practice made us feel. And hopefully, at the very least, it was able to help you release tension and to feel better in the body that you have right now. Maybe you can finish bending the knees, windshield wiper side to side. Reset the low back. And then take one more squeeze of the knees into the chest. And then you can come up. Namaste, beautiful practice. Thank you for practicing with me.